Peace and happiness for everyone. Ashreinu, how good and beautiful is our heritage. Shabbat Chol Hamoed Succot, Tafshin Pei Gimel. The Sukkah is a temporary home. And the Amora Rava says at the beginning of Masechet Sukkah that the Torah tells us for the whole 7 days to leave our Dirat Keva, our permanent abode, and dwell in a Dirat Arai, in a temporary abode. Of course, it is important to have our physical, material needs in this world. But it's important that Torah reminds us that it is important to remember that those needs are not the goal of our lives. The goal of our lives is in things that are beyond the material and the physical, in faith, in emunah, in spirituality, in making the world a better place for all. Tikkun olam. Baruch Hashem, the economic situation in Israel is good and stable, but it has its weaknesses. And what has been considered for several years to be the greatest challenge in Israeli economy is the ability to buy a house, diur bar hasaga, what is called in English affordable housing. This is truly an important issue, and of course every family has to achieve housing, has to have a home. And yet, once again, this is not the goal of our lives. The goal of our lives is in things that are beyond the physical and the material. In this world, we have another permanent abode. Go look in the mirror. You're looking at your permanent abode. Our body is our permanent abode. We may move from one house to another 5 or 10 times in our lives, but that permanent abode goes with us wherever we go. But you know what? That's also a temporary abode. It's a permanent abode for 120 years. But it is temporary in the long run. And one day when we leave this temporary abode, it's important for those 120 years to take care of this abode and make sure that we are strong and healthy. But one day, after 120 years, when we leave this temporary abode, the question is going to be, what do we leave behind us? Of course, every person wants to leave for his children a good physical inheritance, but it's even more important to leave a legacy of faith, morality, and spirituality. In the Gemara in Masechet Brachot, Rabbi Yehuda Rabbi Ilai says that the earlier generations made their Torah keva. Torah was the central focus of their lives, and their work arai. Their work was subsidiary to their Torah. And they prospered both in their work and in their Torah. Later generations made their work keva and their Torah arai, and did not prosper in either of them. Note that Rabbi Yehuda Rabbi Ilai is using the exact same terminology as the Gemara in Masechet Sukkah used about the Sukkah, keva and arai. And also note that Rabbi Yehuda Rabbi Ilai is not belittling the need for work, for physical needs, for our material needs in this world. He says when we make the Torah ikar, that is the main focus of our lives, that's the main value, the top of the list in our scale of values, both our work and Torah will prosper. When Torah is at the top of our scale of values, and it is a Torah that cares about our material needs, about Olam Hazeh, about work as well, but it has this scale of values in its proper order, then both our Torah and our physical needs will be in the right place, will be blessed and stable in this world. And just a final note, without going into detail, it's no surprise that these messages flow very well with the messages of Sefer Kohelet, which we read on Shabbat Chol Hamoed Succot. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach, Shana Tova.